High creatinine, eat these 3 fruits daily and stop these 5 now. Senior health. An older man thought his morning routine was harmless, half a fruit or a glass of that fruit juice. By evening, he felt weak, his chest fluttered, and he ended up in the hospital with dangerously high potassium. This is the reality for many seniors with kidney problems. High creatinine levels indicate the body is retaining substances that healthy kidneys would easily remove. Fruits that seem light and refreshing can quickly overload weak kidneys. The danger is real, and it often starts with a single innocent bite. So the question is, which fruits are safe and which ones must be stopped today if you have high creatinine? In this video, I'll reveal 3 fruits that are completely safe and 5 which you should stop eating immediately. Let's start with the good ones, and number 1 is apple. Apples are one of the most trusted fruits for kidney health, and for seniors living with high creatinine, they're more than just a sweet bite. When the kidneys slow down, even small choices at the table can tip the body toward health or harm. An apple, when chosen and prepared the right way, offers comfort, safety, and protection that other fruits simply cannot match. Many people overlook this simple fruit, but its gentle nature makes it one of the safest daily options for seniors who need to closely monitor their kidney health. The power of apples begins with their mineral balance. Unlike tropical fruits that are loaded with potassium, apples keep things gentle. A half cup of unsweetened applesauce has only about 50 to 90 milligrams of potassium. A small peeled apple carries around 150 to 200 milligrams. For kidneys already struggling to filter excess potassium, these numbers matter. They mean the difference between keeping the heart safe and silently pushing it toward danger. Seniors often ask, can one fruit really make that much difference? The answer is yes. When the kidneys cannot remove minerals effectively, every milligram builds up, and over time, this can trigger an irregular heartbeat or even cardiac arrest. Apples give a sweet option without adding this hidden burden. Beyond their mineral balance, apples contain something many people do not realize the body desperately needs: soluble fiber. This type of fiber, known as pectin, acts like a sponge inside the gut. It binds to waste products and toxins, helping the body remove them rather than allowing them to be reabsorbed into the blood. For seniors with high creatinine, this is priceless. Constipation is a silent enemy in kidney disease. When stools stay stuck, toxins remain in the body longer and further raise creatinine levels. By keeping the bowels regular, apples prevent this cycle and lower the toxic load on already fragile kidneys. Ask yourself, is it not comforting to know that a simple apple can ease discomfort, protect your kidneys, and even help reduce bloating at the same time? Another reason apples deserve a place on the table is their natural support for blood sugar control. Seniors often face both kidney problems and diabetes together. Apples have a gentle sweetness that does not rush into the bloodstream. Their fiber slows the absorption of sugar, preventing dangerous spikes that can stress both the kidneys and the heart. Compare this to fruit juices, which flood the body with sugar in seconds. The difference is striking. Choosing apples instead of juice is choosing stability instead of chaos. That sense of balance is exactly what older bodies need. The benefits go even deeper. Apples contain antioxidants that quietly protect the body from oxidative stress. Think of oxidative stress as rust on pipes. Over time, rust eats away and blocks the flow. In the same way, oxidative stress damages kidney tissues, leading to faster loss of function. Apples fight this rust inside the body. Their antioxidants help slow the wear and tear that can raise creatinine levels. For seniors who want to live longer with steadier health, this protection adds up meal after meal. Apples also offer relief from another common struggle in older age: digestive discomfort. Their soluble fiber keeps stools soft and easier to pass. This prevents strain, cramping, and the toxic reabsorption that comes when digestion slows. Many seniors find that eating apples or applesauce daily not only protects their kidneys, but also makes them feel lighter and more comfortable. When the body feels less weighed down, energy levels improve, and even mood begins to lift. Imagine starting the day with a food that not only nourishes, but also makes the body feel cleaner inside. That is the hidden strength of apples. Portion control remains important. For those with stage 2 or 3 kidney disease, enjoying one small apple each day is usually safe. Unsweetened applesauce can also be enjoyed in half-cup to 1-cup portions throughout the day. For those in stage 4 or 5 who are not on dialysis, portions should be smaller, about half a cup at a time, and apples should be peeled to reduce unnecessary strain on the kidneys. Seniors on dialysis usually still enjoy one small portion, but it should always follow the dietitian's plan. This is the beauty of apples. They can be adjusted for almost every stage of kidney health while still offering safety and comfort. Another point seniors often appreciate is affordability. In the United States, apples are among the most affordable fruits, often costing between $1.50 and $2.50 per pound in season. This makes them an accessible choice for seniors on fixed incomes. Prepackaged unsweetened applesauce cups are also available year-round, making portioning easy and safe without guessing. Unlike exotic fruits that cost more and carry risks of hidden potassium, apples remain both budget-friendly and reliable. Using apples in daily meals can be simple and enjoyable. Half a cup of applesauce sprinkled with cinnamon makes for a warm, comforting snack. Diced, peeled apples stirred into oatmeal adds sweetness without added sugar. Apples can also be baked into small slices for a soft treat that is easy to chew, especially for seniors with sensitive teeth. Every preparation keeps them safe, gentle, and soothing. This flexibility is what makes apples a long-term ally for seniors facing kidney struggles. The emotional comfort of apples is worth mentioning too. Their familiar taste often brings back memories of childhood, family meals, or fall harvests. This emotional connection makes them more than just food. For seniors who feel restricted by their diets, apples can bring a sense of normalcy and joy. Eating should not always feel like a medical task. With apples, it feels like living again. That emotional lift is a healing force in itself, keeping the mind strong while the body fights to stay well. Research continues to support the power of apples. Studies show that their fiber improves bowel movements, their antioxidants protect kidney tissues, and their gentle potassium levels make them safer than tropical or dried fruits that often appear on the avoid list. Each piece of evidence adds to the truth that apples are not just a casual snack. They are a shield for aging kidneys. So the next time you look at a simple apple, do not underestimate it. See it as a daily guard, a comfort food, and a safe bridge between enjoyment and protection. Every bite counts, and with apples, every bite pushes health in the right direction. But apples are only the beginning. Another fruit is even smaller, sharper in taste, and holds surprising power to defend fragile kidneys from infection and damage. That fruit is blueberries, and the truth about them may surprise you even more. Before we move on, I'd love to know where you're watching from. If you're working to naturally ease kidney problems, make sure to subscribe to Knowhow and turn on the notification bell. And if this content helps you, type 1 in the comments or 0 if it doesn't. I want to keep improving for you. What makes blueberries so different is their unique color. That deep blue is not just beauty, it comes from plant compounds called anthocyanins, which act like silent guards inside the body. Think of oxidative stress as sparks flying in the bloodstream, burning delicate tissues bit by bit. Over time, these sparks scar the kidneys and blood vessels, raising creatinine and straining the heart. Blueberries step in and quiet those sparks before they cause lasting harm to the kidneys, helping lower creatinine naturally. Seniors often feel the toll of these invisible attacks in the form of fatigue, swelling, or rising blood pressure. A simple half cup of blueberries can ease that hidden burden, protecting fragile filters and calming stressed vessels. The best part is that blueberries do this while staying extremely gentle on mineral balance. A half-cup serving contains only about 50 to 60 milligrams of potassium, which is far lower than the levels in fruits that push potassium into dangerous territory. For seniors already worried about their blood levels creeping higher, this brings reassurance. Unlike bananas, melons, or avocados, which can overwhelm weak kidneys, blueberries provide sweetness without the hidden price. Every bite is safe, refreshing, and light. Portions matter, of course, but blueberries offer flexibility. Seniors with stage 2 or stage 3 kidney disease can often enjoy up to a cup each day, especially when split between meals. Those in stage 4 or stage 5 may need to hold closer to half a cup, which is still enough to deliver their protective compounds without straining the body. Even seniors on dialysis usually can enjoy a half to 1 cup, depending on their individual fluid and diet plans. That makes blueberries one of the rare fruits that fit across different stages of kidney decline. The key is always to measure, not guess, because small bodies and fragile kidneys cannot afford careless portions. Another reason blueberries shine is their effect beyond the kidneys. They support blood vessels, which is critical because heart disease and kidney disease are closely linked. Seniors with high creatinine often also face high blood pressure. Blueberries help relax blood vessels, improve circulation, and lower the silent strain that pushes kidneys toward further decline. Each small berry works in both directions, shielding the kidneys and protecting the heart. This double action makes them a wise daily choice when health feels fragile. Some seniors worry about their blood sugar when eating fruit. Blueberries ease that worry. Their natural sweetness is balanced with fiber that slows the release of sugar. This makes them easier for the body to handle, unlike juices or dried fruits, which can cause sudden sugar spikes. For seniors dealing with both diabetes and kidney problems, this balance is a gift. A handful of blueberries adds sweetness without the chaos of rising blood sugar, which in turn protects the kidneys from further stress. Shopping for blueberries in the United States can feel like a challenge when prices rise, especially for fresh berries out of season. But there is good news. Frozen, unsweetened blueberries are just as powerful, often cheaper, and available year-round. They can be stored in the freezer for months and pulled out in half-cup portions whenever needed. This makes them not only a healthy choice, but also a practical one for seniors on fixed budgets. A bag of frozen berries stretches far longer than a small box of fresh ones, keeping both health and finances in balance. Using blueberries in daily meals is simple. They can be blended into overnight oats, stirred into cream of wheat, or thawed and mixed into low-sugar yogurt. For those who prefer a refreshing treat, a half cup of frozen berries can even be eaten straight from the freezer, delivering a cool burst of flavor without adding sodium or sugar. Their taste is bright and satisfying, making it easier to avoid processed sweets that quietly damage the kidneys. Each portion feels like a treat, yet works silently as medicine. Blueberries also bring emotional comfort. Many seniors find joy in their color, taste, and bite-sized nature. Unlike larger fruits that need peeling, slicing, or preparation, blueberries can be eaten quickly and easily, which is especially helpful for those with limited strength or mobility. Their simplicity encourages consistency, and in kidney health, consistency is everything. Eating safe fruits daily is far more protective than choosing them only once in a while. Blueberries make it easier to achieve that consistency. Research continues to prove their value. Studies show that blueberry intake reduces oxidative stress, improves vascular flexibility, and lowers inflammation markers. For seniors, that translates into fewer silent kidney attacks and steadier health over time. They may be small, but their effects ripple throughout the body, both powerful and protective. Yet as safe as blueberries are, they are not the only fruit that offers relief. There is another option, tropical and bright, that refreshes the body and soothes the tongue while keeping potassium low. It brings flavor without fear and hydration without hidden harm. That fruit is pineapple, and its role in senior kidney health may surprise you. Most tropical fruits are risky for seniors with kidney problems, but pineapple is one of the rare exceptions. Mangoes, papayas, and cantaloupes often flood the body with potassium, yet pineapple quietly stays on the safe side. This single detail sets it apart, and for someone living with high creatinine, it makes all the difference. The kidneys may struggle, but pineapple offers sweetness and hydration without pushing potassium levels into the danger zone. The numbers speak clearly. A half cup of canned pineapple in juice, drained, carries only about 80 to 95 milligrams of potassium. Compare that to a single cup of cantaloupe, which can deliver more than 400 milligrams. The contrast is startling. For seniors who want to enjoy a refreshing fruit without fear, pineapple provides that freedom, but the safety depends on portion size. Those with stage 2 or 3 kidney disease can often manage up to a cup a day if blood levels remain stable. Those in stage 4 or 5 should keep it closer to half a cup. Seniors on dialysis usually can enjoy half to 1 cup, depending on their fluid plan. These numbers are not just suggestions. They are lifelines because one extra serving can quietly raise potassium levels and strain both the heart and the kidneys. Why does pineapple matter so much beyond these numbers? It is not only about low potassium, it is also about hydration. Dry mouth, thick saliva, and constant thirst are daily struggles for seniors with weak kidneys. Pineapple answers this in a way water cannot. Each bite delivers a rush of fluid locked inside sweet flesh, cooling the tongue and easing thirst. It refreshes without adding dangerous excess to fluid totals. This is a rare balance, a fruit that hydrates yet stays within safety limits. The tang of pineapple also solves another silent problem: salt. Seniors often reach for the salt shaker to brighten food, but sodium raises blood pressure and further damages the kidneys. Pineapple's natural acidity creates the same spark of flavor without needing salt. A spoonful of pineapple salsa over a bland dish replaces the craving for sodium. It proves that meals can taste alive without harming fragile organs. Every bite is a shield, not a weapon. For those worried about cost and preparation, pineapple is not as complicated as it looks. Fresh pineapples can be bought whole, cut into chunks, and frozen in small half-cup bags. This makes it easy to control portions. Canned pineapple is another reliable option, but only when packed in 100% juice and fully drained. The syrup versions are traps. They load the body with sugar, raise blood glucose levels, and provide calories the body does not need. Choosing wisely here means everything. How can seniors use pineapple every day without strain? The options are endless. A half cup stirred into rice or chicken adds brightness without salt. Small pieces folded into oatmeal create natural sweetness in the morning. Mixed with low-sodium cottage cheese, it becomes a snack that satisfies both hunger and taste buds. Pineapple does more than feed the body. It replaces harmful habits with healing ones. Every time it replaces salt or sugar, it saves the kidneys from another battle. Research reinforces what seniors can feel. Low-potassium fruits reduce the risk of dangerous spikes. Antioxidant-rich, water-heavy fruits like pineapple help protect vessels, reduce cravings for salt, and ease digestive strain. Compared to high-potassium tropical fruits, pineapple stands out as both safe and protective. Science confirms what taste already tells the body: it welcomes it. Every serving of pineapple becomes a decision in favor of better health. People who choose half a cup instead of a heavy syrup dessert or a bowl of melon are not just making a meal choice. They are making a kidney, a heart, and a life choice. Pineapple offers that much power in such a small serving. But here comes the challenge. If pineapple is one of the rare tropical fruits that protect, what about the ones that look harmless yet threaten the kidneys with every bite? Some are sitting right in kitchens across America. They seem healthy, even advertised as superfoods, but inside they hide risks that can push potassium to deadly levels or even poison the body. Now we're going to uncover the 5 fruits that seniors with high creatinine must stop immediately. Number 1 is carambola. There is one fruit that should never be placed on the plate of anyone with high creatinine. That fruit is star fruit, also called carambola. It looks harmless, even beautiful when sliced into star shapes, but inside it carries a toxin that weak kidneys cannot clear. Unlike potassium, this toxin does not just strain the body, it attacks the nervous system directly. Even a small portion can be dangerous. Seniors with kidney disease have suffered hiccups that would not stop, sudden confusion, muscle twitching, and even seizures after eating star fruit. In advanced stages of kidney failure, this fruit has led to coma and, in reported cases, even death. The frightening part is that the risk exists even in the tiniest amount. A single slice of fruit on a platter can be enough to trigger symptoms. The danger often hides in plain sight. Hotel breakfasts, restaurant platters, or exotic smoothie bars sometimes include star fruit as a decorative or novelty item. Many seniors eat it without a second thought, believing all fruit is safe. But for fragile kidneys, star fruit is poisonous. That is not an exaggeration. It is the truth, backed by real medical cases worldwide. The safest action is total avoidance. If you see star fruit, leave it untouched. Choose blueberries or pineapple instead, fruits that refresh and protect without this hidden threat. But star fruit is not the only danger. Another fruit, marketed as a natural hydrator, may be sitting in your fridge right now. That fruit is a coconut. If you're finding this helpful so far, please take a second to like the video. It may seem small, but it tells YouTube that this message matters and helps Knowhow reach more people who truly need it. If you believe others deserve this knowledge too, tap that thumbs up now. A senior finishes a morning walk and reaches for a cold bottle of coconut water from the fridge. The label looks innocent. Words like natural and hydrating glow across the front. It feels like the healthiest choice in the world. The first sip is sweet and refreshing, but inside that bottle lies a danger the kidneys cannot fight. Coconut water is not the gentle drink it pretends to be. Each cup can hold 400 to 600 milligrams of potassium, sometimes even more, depending on the brand. For healthy kidneys, this extra load is no problem. But for kidneys already struggling with high creatinine, the body cannot clear it quickly. The result is potassium quietly building in the blood, turning from nourishment into poison. Symptoms do not always shout. They creep in as fatigue, muscle weakness, or an odd flutter in the chest. By the time real warning signs appear, the heart may already be in danger. The tricky part is where it shows up. Smoothie shops use it as a base. Fitness centers line fridges with it after workouts. Family members might offer it with kindness, never realizing it harms more than it heals. What feels like care can turn into a silent strain. The safer path is simple. A glass of water with lemon quenches thirst without risk. Even a splash of unsweetened cranberry in water adds flavor and safety. But if coconut water can betray trust, dried fruits hide an even sharper trap. Trail mix in a small bag. A sprinkle of raisins on cereal. A couple of dates after dinner. These habits feel harmless, even healthy. For years, dried fruits have been praised as heart-healthy snacks, rich in fiber and energy. But for seniors living with high creatinine, this belief can quietly turn into a trap. The problem hides in the drying process itself. When water leaves, minerals stay behind in concentrated form. That means a small handful of dried apricots, prunes, dates, or raisins can contain 300 to 1,000 milligrams of potassium. The portion looks small, but the impact is enormous. Weak kidneys cannot clear that load, so potassium builds in the blood far faster than with fresh fruit. What feels like a safe nibble can push the body into danger before anyone realizes it. The sugar content is another blow. Dried fruits are calorie-dense and loaded with natural sugars that hit the bloodstream quickly. For seniors juggling both kidney problems and diabetes, these spikes create double stress. Rising blood sugar on one side and rising potassium on the other. The danger is made worse by where these fruits hide. Heart-healthy trail mixes, granola toppings, and even so-called natural snack bars often contain large amounts of dried fruit. A few spoonfuls can undo careful effort in a kidney-friendly diet. Take half a cup of fresh blueberries or a few apple slices. But if dried fruits quietly concentrate danger, the next fruit, grapefruit, creates risk in a completely different way. Grapefruit may look harmless, but when mixed with certain medications, it becomes a risk that weak kidneys cannot afford. The problem lies in how grapefruit interacts with medicine. It changes the way the liver processes drugs, causing levels of common medications to rise higher than intended. Seniors who take statins for cholesterol, calcium channel blockers for blood pressure, antiarrhythmics for heart rhythm, or even immunosuppressants after transplants are especially vulnerable. Instead of working safely, the drugs build up and create side effects that range from dizziness to dangerous arrhythmias. For someone with already fragile kidneys and heart, the danger is multiplied. The trap is in routine. A glass of grapefruit juice at breakfast. A blog praising grapefruit as a weight loss fruit. Even half a fresh grapefruit can trigger these interactions, silently altering how the body metabolizes medicine. The kidneys carry the burden of that hidden imbalance, often without immediate warning. Food should heal, not clash with medicine. And while grapefruit's risk comes from interactions, the next fruit, melons, carries its danger in sheer overload of potassium. A large bowl of melon slices sits on a summer table. The colors look bright, the texture feels refreshing, and many seniors believe it is one of the safest fruits to enjoy. Hospitals serve melon on breakfast trays. Buffets and diners fill cups with it as a light option. Yet beneath that sweetness hides a heavy load that fragile kidneys cannot handle. Just 1 cup of cantaloupe or honeydew delivers more than 400 milligrams of potassium. For kidneys that already filter slowly, this is not light at all. It is heavy, and the problem grows quickly. A big bowl of melon at a buffet or a hospital meal tray can double or triple that number in minutes. Potassium builds up in the blood, and the heart begins to carry the risk. The danger is not obvious on the tongue, but it is real inside the body. There are safer ways to enjoy refreshment without pushing creatinine higher. Half a cup of pineapple, drained of juice, brings tropical flavor at a fraction of the potassium. Soft pear halves in juice, carefully portioned, offer sweetness without overload. These swaps let seniors enjoy fruit without silently threatening the kidneys. That's a wrap. If this video was helpful, please don't leave without subscribing to Knowhow. And if you feel like I truly understood your struggle and offered a solution that matters, type the word relief in the comments. I'd love to know if this helped you.